welcome back to my channel. This is the look that I've created for you today. It is more of a dramatic look, ones for nights out, which have been requested quite a lot. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so first I'm taking a Motives primer and just applying this all over my face for my foundation with my fingers. Then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation number 7, and I'm using a damp beauty blender sponge to blend this in. My advice for this is to always use it wet. You want to squeeze out all the excess water so it is literally just damp, and then use it to apply your foundation in a bouncing motion. You're not wiping it on, and it'll give you nice full coverage. This is the quickest, easiest way I've found to apply foundation, and I am really liking it at the minute. And also make sure you do actually use Beauty Blender. As any other brands, they just aren't the same, so I would definitely recommend using the actual brand Beauty Blender. So now onto the brows. I'm using the Motives Brow Palette and a 266 brush from MAC. I've just brushed all my hair upwards and outwards, and then I'm going to start underneath the brow, create a baseline, then we've done the top bit, and then now we're just filling it in. Using your brush to push through the product. I really like this colour for my skin tone. And then this is Soft Brown by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using a 210 brush and just working that in where I don't have hair underneath. Okay, so these are shadow shields sticking into the outer corner of the eyes after I've cut them in half. And then I'm taking a Motives eye base and applying it with my finger, and then I'm going to blend it out with a 217 brush. These shadow shields I've never actually used before on myself, so I've used it to keep the corner of the eyeshadow very sharp. It's just a different way of using it rather than wiping away. So this is the Motives eyeshadow in Cappuchino, and I'm taking the crease blender brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. These brushes, I bought mine in a set, and they are all amazing, so I definitely recommend. Then this is Cinnamon Spice by Motives, and I've used the Zoeva brush now to add it to the outer corner of the eye. These are the rose gold sets, and again, really good quality brushes. So I'm just going to build up the corner on the outer corner and then blend the edge back with the crease blender that I used for the Cappuchino. And I'm keeping it on the outer edge. I'm going to use something lighter on the inner. And then this is Dark Matter, which is from one of the Melt Cosmetics stacker eyeshadows. I've got both stacks. The pigments are unbelievable, the size of the eyeshadows are huge, it really is good value for money. So still using that brush from Zoeva, I think it's a 231 brush. I am putting it into the socket to create more of a defined socket and crease. I'm just building it up and then blending it out again with that blender brush. And then this is called Creme Fresh, again by Motives. I'm using another Zoeva brush. This time it's a flat one, it's a 234 from the same set. I really like this eyeshadow. It reminds me a bit of vanilla pigment in it, a bit more white. Really good for the eyelids, add a nice poppy eyelid, and I'm going to put it under the brow bone to highlight as well. So when you're applying to the brow bone, you want to keep it quite high under the brow, and then you use your blending brush after you've applied it to make sure that it transitions nicely into your transition shade. And then this is the gel eyeliner by Motives called Little Black Dress. This gel eyeliner is so good. It's very much like Black Track, but wetter, and it just goes on so smooth, and it's waterproof as well, I think. I have used the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the waterproof one, which really is waterproof, but it's just so dry, it's really hard to work with. And then I'm just going to run it all along, and because I've got the shadow shield there, it means you can, if you're not very good at creating a wing for yourself, it literally just does the job for you. You just have to draw it on, and then I've created obviously a little bit on the inner of the eye to create more of a cat eye. This brush is a 209 brush in MAC. This is my favourite brush for eyeliner. Some people like angle brushes, but I've never got on with them. And I'm going to put this gel eyeliner all on the waterline as well. The good thing about putting a gel liner on your waterline is that they usually are water resistant or waterproof, so your black stays blacker for longer than, say, a pencil. So I've just taken off the shadow shield, and as you can see, it's giving me a nice clean. It probably was a bit more curved than I would normally like, so next time I use them I think I'll cut it so that it's more straight, so I get more of an outward wing rather than an upward wing. I've got very round eyes, so it suits it better. And that was just a little bit of Prolongwear Concealer. I just put that under my eye to act as a base for this eyeshadow. This is a 242 brush by MAC, and I'm going back in with that cinnamon spice colour, and then going in with the dark matter and blending it out with the same Zoeva brush from earlier, keeping the dark just on the outside of the eye. Because obviously it went up a bit, I'm just going to drag that eyeliner out and just blend the eyeshadow into it. These are MAC eyelash curlers, they're my fave. And then I'm taking the Motives Cosmetics mascara. I really like this brush on this mascara. The mascara itself is very wet. I normally probably use a creamy consistency, but obviously everyone's different. It's good, it is nice and black. And I'm going to apply lashes. These are Ardell Wispies, not the Demi Wispies, just the normal Wispies. These are probably my favourite eyelashes. You want to use your duo glue. I've got the one here that is in the little applicator stick, which is good. And then I just put the eyelash in the centre and then connect the tails. So I've gone back in with my Beauty Blender sponge, and this has got Prolongwear Concealer in NC35, and then just using a 224 brush, I'm just going to soften it into the eyeshadow to make sure it all blends. I'm going to be putting this under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose and on my chin. And just anywhere I'm a little bit pink, I do get quite pink. And I've got a few blemishes in this video. Just using that brush to work it in. And then this is a 129 brush with my Charlotte Tilbury powder in number 2, which is medium. And I'm just going to seal just all that concealer and the foundation. This doesn't give you a matte look, it gives you like a natural finish because it has oil in the powder. So if you have oily skin, I would not recommend this powder for you. And then I'm going in with my favourite contour at the minute, which is the Filmstar Bronze and Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm using her sculpt brush as well. I'm just building up it underneath my cheekbones. I'm not going to have a heavy contour this time, it's going to be fairly soft and bronzy around my forehead, into my temple and on my jawline, so just contour my jaw and my chin. And I'm going to run it very slightly down my nose. always remember to rub it down your neck as well. This is a new blush that I found from Motives Cosmetics, and it's amazing. It's such a me colour, and it's Lust. And then this is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powders, and this one is Gold Digger. These powders are fab. You can use them as highlighters and eyeshadows. You can mix them in with moisturiser to create like your own version of strobe liquid. They are quite sparkly. They do have a sparkle to them, not just a shimmer. I'm just putting it on the inside of my eye as well. And then this is Nice and Spicy lip liner. It's a Prolongwear lip liner by MAC. My lips are quite dry. I should have used a conditioner beforehand. And I'm just going to apply it all over my lip. By doing this, it gives a really good even base colour, and it makes your lipstick last longer. You can wear it on its own if you wanted a matte finish kind of lip look. And then this is one of the Motives lipsticks in Natural, which has a slight shimmer to it, but not much. And then that's it, that's the look. I really hope you enjoyed it and you find it easy to follow. And I'll see you next time. Please let me know anything else that you would like me to do.